Let's get right to the breaking economic news. The September jobs report was released moments ago, and it shows that the U.S. economy added 254,000 jobs in September, coming in much higher than what economists had expected. Let's bring in NBC News senior business analyst and host of the 11th Hour, Stephanie Ruhle, special correspondent at Vanity Fair and host of the Fast Politics podcast, Molly Jong-Fast, the co-founder and CEO of All In Together and host of Majority Rules on Two-Way, Lauren Leader, and professor of history at Tulane University, Walter Isaacson. A great group here to start us off. And Stephanie, let's go right to you. Your reaction to this jobs report, also revisions up from the previous months, a blockbuster.
It's an awesome number. There's no way you can disagree with it being a great number. And the fact that we've seen previous months revised upwards, remember, over the summer, we had some revisions downward, and we heard from the Trump campaign, look, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics is up to no good over there. They're messing with things. This is just a great number all around. You cannot argue that, and this is coming after we just had this rate cut. The number we want to think about in the next month or two, what this number doesn't account for is Hurricane Helene, right? And when we normally see natural disasters, we see them in cities that can sort of rebuild quickly. This thing is so vast, and it has gone to so many rural areas. We don't know in the coming months or the coming years how many people will be displaced for how long. So this is an absolutely awesome number, but that is something I'm thinking about.
So before we get to the political ramifications here, let's bring in co-anchor of CNBC's Squawk Box and New York Times columnist Andrew Ross Sorkin. Andrew, good morning. Let's get your reaction to this jobs number and what it tells you about the state of the U.S. economy.
I think it's a Goldilocks number. I think it's better than a Goldilocks number. I think what it does is say two things. One is all the numbers that we, look, one of the conundrums is we look back at these months and the numbers therefore have been wrong. I mean, we looked at some reports over the summer where it seemed like we were going in the wrong direction. It appears now, as we revise some of these numbers, that things are actually better. I think that it's impossible to say that the Federal Reserve and depending on how you want to look at the politics of it, this administration are sticking the quote landing. I mean, that's what this has been all about. And whether you can actually bring inflation down and actually deal with unemployment and employment at the same time, you're now seeing unemployment come down. I think that anybody who's looking at this market from an employment perspective, looking at the inflation picture, can't look at this and say that things are getting better. Having said that, it's still a tale of two cities or two worlds, if you will. We always look at median numbers. So you look at the top half and the bottom half. There's still a question on the bottom half. That I don't think is in question in terms of that there are still challenges there. But you can't look at this in almost any other way. And I will say that what this does do is put some pressure on the Federal Reserve, perhaps maybe not to cut as much as we've been talking about. We've been talking about whether they were going to cut another 25 basis points twice the rest of this year. Depending on how these numbers come back, maybe they only cut once.
There's a lot of green on the futures board there as well. So, Walter, to you, your thoughts about what this jobs number means, yes, for potentially the Federal Reserve, but also for this campaign.
Well, it's amazing how they've been able to nail the landing, as Andrew just said. And, you've had people on the shows from the Larry Summers to all the others saying this was going to be impossible. So this is really good. I think you're also seeing the port strike being resolved. That could have caused real problems. The fly that may be in the ointment is oil prices. Right now, with the uncertainty of what is going to happen with Israel and retaliation against Iran, you see oil prices going from about $70 a barrel up to $74, $75. And nothing correlates to presidential popularity better than the price of gas at the pump.
It's still pretty low. I mean, it's like 3.5 in a lot of places. I mean, it's still pretty low. I mean, listen, credit to the Biden administration, and they really should take a bigger victory lap on this. I heard Janet Yellen speaking about, sort of what the premise of this and why they knew they could stick the landing, which was that they felt they had underinvested after the crash in 2008. They didn't want it to take a decade to recover, and they went big, and this is the result. And there's nowhere else in the world that has this kind of low unemployment. It's so frustrating, I think, though, for the administration has gotten so little credit because those inflation numbers are what people still feel versus the employment numbers.
I think they need to talk about that a little bit more. Can I just give an example? example, I like to talk about my son working at a deli, right? So when we raise minimum wage, but because we talk about lower wage jobs having dignity, and we don't want them, we realize that more and more people are working those kind of jobs and they have to support a family. We have to realize that if you are paying people who work at a pizzeria or a deli $20 an hour, because maybe that's what they deserve to be paid, then you're not going to get a dollar menu anymore.
Right.
You're not going to get a pizza that costs less than $20. And I think that's a connection we need to make more of, right? When my son makes $20 an hour making sandwiches, and then my Republican mother has to roll in to pick him up from work and says, oh my God, the sandwiches are $22. What am I going to do about this? Inflation's a disaster. We have to just say, you have to connect the two. If we're going to rise wages, it's not just about corporations and price gouging. It happens to little businesses too.
Right.
If they pay their workers more, which is great, and if you want to give those workers leave and benefits, it's going to come out somewhere and it's going to raise prices. The good thing is we've seen wages go up. We see strong labor participation numbers, but we just have to connect the two.